To preserve a livable planet, scientists tell us we must reduce the amount of CO2 in the atmosphere from its current level of 400 parts per million to below 350. And while the consequences of climate change are linked to fossil fuel emissions, there is another major cause. Essential grasslands that absorb carbon from the atmosphere are succumbing to desertification due to our poor management. Nearly 2/3 of our landmass is at risk of this process. Our soils evolved over thousands of years with massive herds of millions of animals that once roamed and grazed across the landscape, cultivating and fertilizing the ground. But today, throughout most of the world, they have been replaced by factory farms and monocrop agriculture. This has released massive amounts of carbon and prevented the ability of the soil to reabsorb it. Allan Savory is a biologist whose life's work is to reverse the degradation of the grassland ecosystems.
This is a major contributor to climate change, which is desperately serious. Every person in the cities needs to understand this.
When we look at agriculture today, agriculture is producing far more eroding soil than food. With our population rising towards 10 billion, I don't know if we can seriously think about feeding those people while losing 80 to 100 billion tons of soil per year.
The key to reversing desertification is making the rainfall more effective.
Large grazing animals naturally till the soil, maximizing its ability to retain water. So the Savory Institute is bringing the animals back and educating others on how to mimic nature through proper movement and management, creating a transformation of the land.
Being a farmer in Namibia in those dry, arid areas, we always believe that you must cut down on your animals to preserve the land. And now we've seen now that it's not true. We need the animals to cultivate the land.
We are working with communities in land and water restoration using livestock. So the communities are using their own livestock to restore their own land.
No technology can match this cost-effective, holistic approach to restoring our soil, producing food, and reversing desertification. The biodiversity thrives, carbon is reabsorbed, waters flow again, and the economic value of the land returns. We continue to release a tremendous amount of carbon dioxide into our atmosphere, and so we must drastically reduce our fossil fuel emissions. But reduction alone will not be enough to reverse the consequences of climate change.
Even if we do that with 100% success within the next few years, climate change will continue if we don't do this. Because this land degradation, desertification, the massive burning of grasslands, over 2 billion acres every year, that has got nothing to do with climate change. That is causing climate change.
The Savory Institute is offering this holistic management approach to landowners, cultures, governments, and universities, as well as through on-the-ground education with its community-based training hubs. But we need your involvement to expand these efforts throughout the world. Your support of the Savory Institute will help continue the work of those who are restoring our lands and provide essential insight to all of us on how the choices we make every day affect our sustainability. It will raise awareness of the vibrant communities committed to sustaining the earth and invite others to join.
I'm running out of time, but thank God younger people are beginning to understand it.
We must reconnect to the land we have built our lives on. It's up to each one of us to engage in this process and help prevent the droughts, poverty, and conflict that climate change is bringing us. This land restoration can be achieved throughout the world as we return the carbon to the soil and get back under 350 parts per million, all while we increase biodiversity, feed the planet, and create economic opportunity. But we can't do this without you. So join us in this amazing transformation of our home.